Hello again, same game as all week. Recap, preview, prediction, maybe somewhere inside, some insight. Let's go with the recap. Sadly, no crosswind action today. This meant a boring ride until the final climb, and even there, not much happened. Movistar with Rubio Einer made what they had to do and tried the impossible to make some time up. At the end, a well-deserved win for doing anything. The rest was watching time trial specialist climb, so it seems like I did quite good in my predictions today. If I even got the right riders, all in the top 5, and Rubio Einer proved that trust I put into him in front of the race was well deserved. Let's see what will happen tomorrow. We will have 174 kilometers from Al Qingdai to Dubai Harbor, all pancake flat. Most of the race will be through the outskirts of Dubai, so you would need a lot of wind to prevent a mass sprint. Let's not keep the hopes up longer than needed. Tomorrow will be only 6 knots. That's around 10 kilometers per hour. This is too little to split it up. Even if this artificial palm island would be perfect placed for a late split up. So it's bunch sprint time. Let's look into it. As mentioned, we have the palm island. On this, there's a tunnel on the entry and one on the exit. This is the last difficulty in nearly 20 kilometers before the finish. After the race left this island, they bend on this big road. They go on one side up. After nearly 10 kilometers, they turn around in a U-turn and then go 10 kilometers down the road. Then this will be the final corner. You see, so far everything is very wide and no difficulties to see. Due to having no road book, I can only estimate how far it will be from this corner to the finishing line. Based on what happened on stage 1, this should be around 500 meters, and then the finish looks like this. You see, still a very big road and no difficulties. As it feels like I have offered no information so far in this video, and we probably get 3 sprint stages ahead of us, let me lay the groundwork on how I will judge sprints, or how sprints works. For sprint trains, there was for a long time the role model of the Saeco lead-out train. You have Mario Cipollini or no other comparable sprinter, get your whole team behind him, or in this case in front of him, lead him out, and let him do the last 200 meters what he can do. The closest to this way of riding is in modern time the quickstep lead-out, like this one at the Catalonia Tour 2018, or what Bora did in 2019. If you watch some sprint in a modern time, this is not how lead-outs work now. More and more teams invest less resources in sprints. This leads to shorter lead-outs and more chaos, as every team gets to the front at the same time and no selection is done before. This led in the next step to the way I call it the Alpecin way of doing. They stay behind the first bubble, and shortly before the finish, they come with a lot of more speed than the rest to the front. This is at the same time a safe way to do it, as if you get around them, you are at the front and have good helpers, and on the other side, a risky move, as if you don't find the space, you don't fight for the win. Another approach which always works is to have your lead out drop you on the wheel of another sprinter after everyone found his position, and then you are there in a good position. After you now should know how a sprint should work, let's go to my prediction for tomorrow. As we didn't see much after stage 1 or on stage 1, my prediction changed just a little bit from what I had for stage 1. So place 1 is Caleb, second place Bennett, third place Melier. That's all for today on UAE Tour. See you tomorrow for nearly the same again. Or if all stars align, you can get some more hype from me later for the preview of Omlopet Newsblatt already today. Or if not, you can see it tomorrow.